I'm super excited today for two reasons. The first is that this is the first video I am filming with my new camera. So fingers crossed it turns out okay. I have a new tripod, so I'm still trying to figure out my setup a little bit, but the main reason I wanted a new camera was so I could use a mic so that my sound would be a lot less echoey. So finger crossed that it all works out. The second reason is I am very excited about today's topic, which is my top 10 products under $10. And I thought this video was going to be a lot easier, but for a couple reasons. First, I could do a whole video just my top 10 lipsticks under $10 or eyeliners. It was hard to narrow everything down, and then there were a couple products that I was for sure were under $10, but when I looked up the prices online, they were like $10.49 or $10.99, so I had to cut some, but I'm really excited about the group of products I'm going to share. I tried to kind of pick an array and choose the products that I use most often on a day-to-day basis. I only have one drugstore foundation, but it is an excellent foundation, and it is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1. I have it in shade 805, which is Ivory, and I did an entire video review of this foundation. I really like it. It's a little bit more than medium. It's like medium to full coverage, but it blends really nicely, which was an issue that I had with some other drugstore foundations I've tried. Blends really nicely, has great lasting power. I still can get oily throughout the day, but I'll blot, but by the end of the day, the foundation hasn't disappeared. You know, I've seen it a couple different places, and I think it can be over $10 if you get it at like Walgreens or CVS, but I bought it at Target and the price was $9.49. So I will link that video review down below if you would like to see me apply it and kind of how it goes on. Next, I have NYX Blush in Taupe, and this is the perfect contour color for me. And if you are very fair skinned, I think that sometimes bronzers can be just a little harsh or unnatural, but this gives a perfect mimic of what a shadow would actually look like on my skin. So most days when I'm using it, I will use it underneath my cheekbones and really blend it in, and it just gives my face a lot more dimension. My favorite eyeshadows for under $10 are the L'Oreal Infallible, and I have two that I brought down to show you today. I'm wearing both of these. First is Amber Rush, and both of these shades are so metallic and pigmented. Amber Rush is a deep rose gold, and it looks beautiful. How I have it today, I've pressed it all over my lid and then taken a fluffy brush and just kind of buffed it into the crease just a little bit. The other color I'm wearing on my inner lid and around my tear duct is Ice Latte, which is such a pigmented, very shiny champagne color, and it looks beautiful as a highlight on my eyes. And if I ever want a very strong cheek highlight, you can use Ice Latte for that, and it's beautiful as well. Let's talk eyeliners for a minute. When I was planning out this video, I knew for sure I would be talking about the Physicians Formula, the Eye Booster, and that is the liquid liner I use it so often. It has a brush tip applicator, but I looked online and most places have it listed for $10.99, so I couldn't include it, but that is an honorable mention, especially if you go to Ulta and you have the $3.50 off a $10 purchase. So the Eye Booster, I thought I was going to be able to mention that, but I couldn't. But I do have two really nice eyeliners. The first is the L'Oreal Lacquer liner in the shade Blackest Black. And I have tried a lot of different gel or cream eyeliners. This one, the reason why it's a favorite is how smooth it goes on. Whatever brush I use it with, usually a kind of like pointy, smaller eyeliner brush, it just makes a really easy line. It doesn't tug at my eyelid, so you don't get any of those like skip marks. So this is really nice. And if you ever see in a video that I have a really kind of pronounced wing, I'm probably using the L'Oreal Lacquer liner in Blackest Black. Today I have it on, but I just did a really basic, very thick liner. And then the other eyeliner I wanted to mention is the Rimmel Scandalize, and this is in the shade Nude. And this is the perfect eyeliner to put in the lower waterline. It cancels all redness and just really brightens the eyes, make you look like you've had a lot of sleep and that your eyes are bigger than they are. This formula is really nice. You don't have to press or tug. It's just goes on very easily, and it has a lot of pigment to it. So those are my two favorite eyeliners for under $10. There are quite a few mascaras that I really like at the drugstore, but the one I have open now, so I thought I would show you, is the Jordana Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara, and I have it in the shade Black. And I think this mascara is like $2.99 at Walgreens, which is amazing. It's an amazing price for a really great mascara. And I think when I first bought this, it was because I was doing the $20 makeup challenge forever ago, and all the mascara I was trying to fit in wouldn't work with my budget. So I asked on Facebook for a really good cheap mascara, and so many people recommended. And I think since that video, I have always had a tube of this in my makeup drawer. It is a really nice mascara. I use it on an everyday basis, but it's just a little bit more dramatic. It gives really great length, a little bit of thickness, and I don't have any problem with smudging or flaking throughout the day. I think the hardest thing for me to narrow down was lip products, because I like so many from the drugstore, and the drugstore has great lip product offerings. So I looked at all the ones that I pulled that I really like, and I said, which ones do I wear the most? So I narrowed it down to two, and I'm wearing both of them today. The first is the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stain in the shade Honey. And this is my perfect everyday beautiful neutral rosy color. The balm stains go on with quite a bit of shine, and after the shine wears away, the color remains for a while. The only downside to the balm stains is that they can leave my lips feeling a little bit dry. So what I like to do is start off the morning with the balm stain, because I know I'm gonna have color throughout the day. And once the shine and kind of mintiness wears away and my lips feel a little dry, I'll go in with a NYX Butter Gloss. And my favorite of the NYX Butter Glosses that I own is Vanilla Cream Pie. It pairs really nicely with honey, but it's just a beautiful shade on its own as well. The NYX Butter Glosses have great pigment. They just feel so smooth and comfortable on the lips. It's a lip product that you kind of want to like mash your lips together just to feel it when it's on, and it has no stickiness whatsoever. And I find that the NYX Butter Glosses add a little bit of hydration, so it's a really nice topper to the Revlon balm stains. It just makes my lips feel comfortable throughout the day. That's it for makeup, but I have two non-makeup but still beauty related products that I love that are well under $10. The first is the Burt's Bees Lemon Butter Cuticle Cream, and it's almost like a hard perfume. It's a little bit waxy, and I just use this around my cuticles. It has a very fresh lemon scent, and I post a lot of my manicures on Instagram, and when people ask about my cuticle care, I always say that I do not cut my cuticles and I use the Burt's Bees Cuticle Cream. And it just gives so much hydration and just makes my cuticles look really smooth and healthy. And I think when your cuticles look good, it's so much easier to get a really professional looking at-home manicure. Last but not least is the Batiste Dry Shampoo. And I haven't been using this product for that long, but this is my third bottle and it's empty, so I need to go get a new one soon. The only scent I've tried so far is cherry, but I love the scent, so I kind of don't want to stray from it since I know I like this already. This is fantastic for giving me more days in between washes, just helping my hair to not look oily, and then it doesn't feel like I put like something tacky in it, which I like. And even on second day hair, a lot of times when I'm going to work, I'll just put my hair up in a ponytail or a bun, and this gives my hair a lot more texture, which I think looks nice. It makes my ponytail look fuller and makes my hair easier to work with when I put it up in a bun and put a lot of bobby pins. Just my hair has a lot more hold. So if you have not tried the Batiste Dry Shampoo, I think it's $7.99 at Ulta, and I could not recommend it more. Those are my top 10 products under $10, and I think I could have easily done 20 products under $10, but I really tried to focus on products that I use almost on an everyday basis. So these are very excellent, inexpensive products, and I would love to hear what some of your favorite finds from the drugstore are. So feel free to leave those in the comments down below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.